Rockstar Radio Podcast.
Oh, you can mute my silliness. Hold on, Ulysses.
Rolling. I don't wanna know.
Sing it.
I promise I don't.
I promise I don't.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Don't tell me.
I'm trying to tell you. Are you?
I want to know everything. Come to me as a woman because I want to know.
I just want to know. Keep it on the low.
Listen. You want to know? You want to know until we tell you. Like, why would you would have never said that?
Listen,
Right. You could have kept that shit to yourself.
Come to me as a woman because I want to know.
I hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Have you ever been cheated on? We got Kirk Sessions in here.
Kirk Sessions in the
Riverside.
building.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, what's up with it? What's up with it, dude?
Welcome to the show, man. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, my brother.
You okay? All right, let me take a good look at you, man. You either, I don't know if you're the cheater or the cheat.
Oh man, you just took it there.
You are the cheatee.
I'm the cheatee.
Oh,
I'm the
real.
cheatee. I get it.
Real.
I'm the cheatee.
You're the heartbreaker or the heartbreaky. All right, so speak on it, man. What's her name?
Who
hurt you? Who hurt you?
Yeah, who hurt
Hey,
you?
tell Dr. Nick. Talk to Dr. Nick, man.
When was your first heartbreak? When did you go through your first heartbreak? How old were you?
I think I was in the 3rd grade.
The 3rd grade. You a dang.
Let me tell you something. The heartbreak.
So I got it out.
Listen.
I got it over with soon.
But the heartbreak is real in 3rd grade, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my crush in 3rd grade. Her name was Hillary Howard. If you out there,
Hillary
baby, find me. She was this little white girl. I had a thing for white girls, okay? She had like the red hair.
Mine was
But
too.
what does Hillary look like now?
I don't know.
She probably all out of shape and
I hope not, because she was beautiful. Man.
Nah.
Look, I had a crush on a girl from. So I went to a what do you call it? Like a fundamental school. So it was like a 1st through 8th grade. So I went to the same school for 8 years. So you grew up with the same group of people. So I had a crush on Hillary Howard. I'll never forget it. It was my first crush from 1st grade all the way through 5th. And the only reason I stopped in 5th grade is because we had separate classes, and then I just didn't see her anymore. Every year,
Out of
like,
sight, out of mind.
it was perfect every year.
like, I don't love you like I thought I did.
But let me tell you though, my point is, like, the crushes is real in 3rd grade.
They are.
You know,
Just they don't care. They still don't care, but then they just it's like they don't even think about what they doing. They just do it.
She left you for another guy in the sandbox.
you remember what happened?
Yeah, she passing notes in the class right there in front of me. Like I just wasn't sitting right there. They passing, do you like me? Yes or no? Back and forth.
She was already on a backup plan.
I go outside and I see she's sitting there talking to them. They are playing on the monkey bars at recess.
Oh man!
How do you really like him? I remember this clearly.
Oh my God, he remembers
He pushing her on the swing and stuff.
Listen,
Yeah.
was the two of you like an item at that time, or was you just had the crush? You just chasing her around?
Yeah, it was one of them things. She just was a crush, and then like it was another girl too. See, I had a few crushes,
Oh, he had a few girlfriends.
so it was just like I used to walk past her class and she'll wave. I used to be so excited just to see her, wave at me. So I
What
walk
she look
past.
like? What was her name?
I don't want to speak on it because
Come
she
on,
followed
man.
me on Instagram right now. Yeah, she followed me on Instagram, so I don't want to speak on it. Yeah, she's still out there. She gonna know for sure.
Now she looking at you.
Yeah. She looking at me like I done messed up. I done passed. It's your loss, baby. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
This is love connection, baby.
I remember my first
You know
heartbreak
who
too,
you
though,
are.
so I got you. It's okay.
You know who you are. She know who she is.
How old was it?
My first heartbeat was in 1st grade.
First
real?
grade,
First
y'all
grade.
was fast.
And I will never forget this because I wrote, his name was Jarrell.
Okay.
Oh,
His name was Jarrell. I loved him. He was light skinned. He had big lips. I used to have a thing for light skinned boys.
Light-skinned.
Okay, I used to love light.
I remember last time you was in. You was telling me you had
Yeah. Now, like, I don't mind. I don't.
Okay, then.
I don't care. But back in the day when you younger, that brainwash mentality. I used to like light skinned boys, and he had big lips, and I loved him. And then
did you kiss him?
Yes.
Ooh.
We used to kiss during movie time. I would let him fill on my titty too.
Oh, see, that's why I can't have no daughter.
Third grade, bro.
In the 1st grade.
First grade?
In the 1st grade. He
Where your dad is?
He would fill on my titties.
I don't. This is a conversation that girls, like, women need to have with each other because men thinking about first graders and titties.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, he did. And like, okay, so I wrote him a letter. Okay, this new girl came in school. Her name was Jasmine. She was a chocolate girl like me. But, you know, I didn't know at the time, but later I ended up finding out her daddy sold drugs. So when she came into the school, she had this nice fur coat. And I just remember just like, it was like Jesus walked in when she walked in.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, this is the new girl. And I was like, damn, she fly as hell. And he was like, you know how it is. A new girl is the hot thing on the market.
Right.
He was like, he wanted her. So he ended up starting talking or whatever. He broke up with me, y'all. He broke up with me. So I wrote, what I did was, you know, I've always been a writer. I wrote him a note.
Yeah.
All right, and I stuck it in his desk, the one that lift up like that. You know what I'm saying? I stuck it in his desk.
Oh, I remember.
And on this note, I told him, "You a dog."
That was it.
You a dog.
You a dog with a capital D.
You know what he did? He told on me, y'all. He told the teacher. So they called my mama up to the goddamn school, and my mama had to come up to the school. And they was like, we don't know where she gets this language. And my mama like, me neither. Like, yeah, you. Yeah. Because how do you know what a dog is at first grade? Like, what? But I knew that he hurt me, so.
Oh, my God.
Did you ever have a crush on your teacher?
Ooh.
No, not my teacher.
Man, look. Now, I was in, that was early. I was in kindergarten with that. And to be honest,
What
I
was
think
her name?
that was Miss Thorpe.
Miss Thorpe don't follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, Miss Thorpe.
Yeah, she know what time it is.
I don't know where she is, but I just remember that she probably was the one who had broke my heart because I really did have a crush on her. I liked her.
What did she teach?
What did she teach?
In kindergarten, they taught everything.
Yeah.
They taught everything.
Yeah, it was kindergarten.
Right.
But I never forget. I think I had told her that I wanted to do it with her.
In kindergarten?
In kindergarten.
What does that mean, though? You didn't even know what that meant, though.
I knew what that meant.
You knew what it meant?
I knew what it meant. I said I wanted to do it with her, and I got suspended.
Yeah, that's
She told on me.
Kindergarten.
Where did you learn that, though?
Where did you learn that? Internet
It
wasn't
had to
around
have
back
been
then.
some friends. You know, they
Yeah,
started
or watching
early.
TV or something.
HBO, late night.
Yeah, you know, so I don't know where it came from, but yeah, I never forget that. She
what did she say when you told her?
I can't even remember what she said. I just know
said,
she went back and
"Boy."
told on me.
Boy.
She told the principal, and they had suspended.
They got you
had
up
to bring-
out of there.
They had to bring
Yeah.
mama.
I'm surprised they ain't send Child Protective Services to your
Look at
door
that.
to
See
find
that?
out what was going on.
Oh, did they bring moms to? They had to bring mom in parent teacher conference.
Yeah, how does
More
it
than
work?
likely because my dad, he stayed at the school. All the time.
He stayed.
He stayed.
Always.
My mama never came up there. They knew just to always call my dad. It got him on speed dial. Like,
Did you get in trouble a lot as a little
I
boy?
did.
Me too.
I did. Yeah, and I be regretting it now. I was like, dang, I hope my son don't.
Bro, I hope you know we're not gonna let you out of this interview until you tell us her name.
Yeah, we're gonna be here all night then.
The girl that follows you on what was it, third grade? You said from
Third grade.
Yeah.
Third grade.
right?
Follows you
Yep.
on Instagram.
Right now,
And you had the biggest crush, and you would
We
don't-
signal hearts when you was walking
Y'all
past
should
her.
see him right now. He ain't here blushing thinking about it.
Right now we're
Nah,
gonna call
she
her
cool.
third grade. We're gonna refer to her as
Third grade. Yeah,
Third grade.
That's
Miss
all
Third
it is.
grade.
At least her app, bro. You know.
But you know how like after a while in school, you know they don't look the same no more. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and
Maybe have
then,
some-
Mentally too, I feel like a lot of people that I used to like back in the day, it's like guys I was crazy about. And then it's like I go back home now and it's like you got 3 kids, you working at UPS, like we have nothing in common.
yeah,
Nothing wrong with it,
Yeah,
just
right.
not for me.
You gonna go viral like Ebony K. Williams talking about the bus driver.
UPS.
I'm just saying, back then you didn't want me, now I'm high all
Come
up
on
on me.
now.
It'd be like
It's
that.
over.
It'd be like, listen, my first crush, my first heartbreak was in 6th grade. I ain't fast as all y'all, but 6th grade, and I'll never forget. My best friend came up to me. She was like, "Oh, Mikey likes you," and I'm like, "Who's Mikey? Like,
best
who
feeling.
that?" She's like, "Mikey likes you." She's like, "I'll introduce you." So she introduced me, and he was cute. He was like one of those like Mexican, like cholo, got that swag, walk with a limp. You know, I was like, okay, I
little
like him.
poppy.
Little poppy, you feel me? You know, so you know, I got introduced him. I was like, he's like, I like you, da 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 da. He's like, we've been my girlfriend. I was like, hold on, I have to go home and ask my mom first. I'll be back and let you know tomorrow.
Let you know if you could like me.
I'll let
That
you
means
know.
she ain't really like him.
I'll let you know if I to be your girlfriend. I'll let you. I don't know. I gotta ask my mom because my mom had the conversation with me before I went to middle school. You know, if anyone tries to be your boyfriend or like you gotta ask me first. And I was like, you know, goody two shoes back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
You know, good.
Emphasis on back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. So I went home. I told my mom, and I was like, you know, this guy wants, you know, to be with me and be my boyfriend and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, well, I need to meet him. And her head was just like, no, my daughter. Like, why does she like this guy? And then the very next day we got together. And then I'll never forget. And it was my boyfriend for 9 days.
For 9 days.
Relationships when you were a kid was so short.
Right.
For 9 days. And then he broke up with me, y'all, in front of the whole school.
In the whole school?
In front of the whole school.
Wow, what you do to him? Why
What are you like calling
He just didn't
assembly?
like me anymore. He got what he wanted, I guess. And not that part.
I saw it was like, okay then.
Not the guy what he wanted in that department. Not.
He just got a little smooch like
he got a little, you know, like okay, I can get her. You know how guys were, you know, youngins. You know, they got what he wanted, and
he was on to the
bored
next,
and on to the next, and broke up with me in front of
that was
the
the
whole school.
beginning.
I cried.
That was the
so
beginning of the
much.
end for Kalisha with boys, man. I'm gonna tell you something about this one right
I had
here.
to switch over to girls. I'm kidding.
Yeah, who are you dating right now? Are you in a?
So keyword dating. Yes, I'm dating.
Hey, that's how you do it, though. That's how you gotta do it.
Dating multiple people, but the thing is with dating, and I make this clear every time I talk about it. Like if you're dating multiple people, you can only be having sex with one. You can't have sex with all of them. That's just dirty, and that's just nasty.
I feel that.
And I'm very I'm very direct and clear about that. Like I don't have no problem. Like because if you find that weird, then we're not mentally on the same page.
But
you don't move how I move.
Do you still hold that standard when it comes to like kissing? No, I mean, because if they can only if they're kissing you, they can only kiss. But you said
I can never like two people the same way. Like I can, I'll always like one more. Like I always want to be more like intimate and like touchy feely with one person. But I'll date to see if there's a vibe, you know. And if that progresses and I start to like them more, then I'm just gonna be exclusively like kind of intimate with them.
Do you think that that's unrealistic for a man to be able to date one woman and only be having sex with one woman?
No. Not to be honest.
The honesty.
Repeat that question.
I ain't saying it's unrealistic.
That's a great question.
Repeat that question.
Because
can you repeat it real quick?
I asked, was it unrealistic for a man to be dating multiple women and only to be having sex with one?
Well, see, I knew a guy that he was one of my employees when I was working at FedEx. And he was an older guy. He had said he'd been with his wife like 30 plus years or so. I think it was a little longer than that. But I used to just ask him, I was like, man, he was like, I never been with nobody else. I was like, come on, man. You done been with somebody, like you dated somebody else, and he just was like, nah, I've never been with. He was firm about it.
Wow.
To the point where I was like, okay, I believe, because I would ask him when we ever talk about relationships or something, I was like, come on, you tell me, you done probably cheated or had dated somebody outside of her, and he was like, even when we took a break, he just was with her. Wow. So it's like, it's rare. I mean, I tried it at one point in time. You know, now I do. You know, I'm with somebody now.
But
so
you're in a relationship. I feel like with dating though, men are incapable of just having sex with just one woman. If I'm dating you on Tuesday, you on Friday, you on Sunday, most than likely, if I was a man, most than likely, I feel like he's sleeping with all of them.
That's what
He may like one more than the other. He may do more for one than the others, but he gonna be fucking all of them.
When I was dating, I loved all of mine the same. When I was dating, I loved all of mine the same.
Yeah, because men really can like. Somebody just had this conversation with me the other day, and they told me, he said, I just like dating multiple women, and he was like, I'm not a scumbag. Like, I'm not a scumbag type guy. I'm not a person that like want to sleep with a girl and be like, yeah, just like give me the draws and then I'm done talking to you. I don't move like that. Like, because if I like you and I'm sleeping with you, regardless, I rock with you. You cool. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, I feel he likes multiple women. That's what he likes to do. He likes to date multiple women.
So when you were dating, you know, multiple women, did you feel a way when a woman would ask you like, are you sleeping with other women, or kind of question you based off of what she was doing?
That's the worst question, man. When they pop that question, man.
I mean, because it's one of them like questions like, do you really want to know? Because what you gonna do with this after I tell you? You gonna you finna go out and go.
Y'all not exclusive.
Probably bring it up
Right.
in their face all the time.
Yeah, you know, just go. You'll never live it down. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, all right, but I done got asked that questions a few times, and it was just like, well, I would be honest. I used to lie, long time, like back in high school. I think, you know, I used to lie. Oh, I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't dealing with nobody. It's only you. But
Only you.
nah, it's like, all right, well, you know. Come on, now, you already.
But are you not lying anymore because you're not that person anymore, or like you think you found the girl that make you like legitimately you don't want to talk to nobody else anymore?
Both.
Okay.
Like I would just be truthful when I like said right when I was dating. You know what I'm saying? It was just like I'm gonna let you know straight up.
Right.
Okay. Even like if I had a girlfriend, right? Then I would still tell somebody who I was talking about, I got a girlfriend already. I would be happy to tell, like, I got a girl, you know. So
because a lot of times women don't care, and most of the time, if you tell them that if they a sleaze bag, they're like, I don't care about your woman. They either feel like they can take you from her, or they gonna try to do whatever to mess up your relationship, or you know what I'm saying, like be vindictive.
And I wouldn't never let nobody come like feel like they was before, like when I was dating, you know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't before her. I ain't finna put you like you number one. I ain't never let them even feel that way. You know, even with my partner, I wouldn't never let her feel like I'm putting somebody else before her.
That's real.
In a way. So
What if she tells you to stop liking pictures on Instagram? Or following,
that's tough.
Following
that's tough right there. Because it's like, I mean,
tell you something, man. There's roots to these questions, man, and it starts with her. Okay, I mean, if you want to go down the trust rabbit hole, we can go there. But the point is, she shouldn't be asking you that in the first place.
Right.
Okay, you could be following every hot piece, you know, every model on Instagram, singer, whatever, double tapping their pictures. The comments is where it gets a little sketched because if you put in the fires and
that's what matters to me.
What about because that's a form of communication. But if you that's what Instagram is for. It's for looking, double tapping. If she trusts you, it's no reason for her to be like unfollow that girl or don't like her picture.
But
so what
if you dropping an eggplant and some water dripping signs underneath the
everybody show your most recent emojis.
The real question is for you fellas, when y'all do like pictures or follow women on Instagram, is there meaning behind that? Like, does that mean y'all like trying to get their attention?
Nah, not always.
Yes, sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes, you know,
thank you. That's what we want to know.
Yeah, sometimes. But it just depends on like if I feel like you gonna see my like. You know?
Exactly.
Because if I know you got a whole lot of followers or something, like I said, when I was dating, I don't do that no more.
Right.
But like,
she's listening.
I'm for real. I ain't finna go down and like about 6-7 pictures at one time.
That's what Nick do.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What you talking about?
When you try to get somebody's attention, don't you go like multiple pictures?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I just put him on the spot to see what he was going to say.
I mean, I've done it, you know.
Yeah.
And that's not what Nick do. You know.
I'd have been the type to. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie and kick it like that. I'd have been the type to where I done look through likes. Let me see who liking this picture.
Yeah.
I done looked through comments before. You liking this nigga picture with this shirt off? Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. Ladies, be honest. How much time a day, bro, at least when you're in bed, do you spend scrolling through who views your stories on Instagram? Okay. You be on every story.
I'll be checking one person view my story.
Yeah. I got to that point.
Looking out for.
Yeah.
I got like 3 people that I'm looking for. I'm like, okay.
If you don't see them
today, okay.
There is always a few that you check for.
There's only one person. So if I'm not dealing with somebody, like I'm not really checking who's looking at my stories. Like I really don't care. Like, but if I'm dealing with somebody, I'm only checking if he's looking at my stories. Yeah. And you know what the test is like if you're texting throughout the day and you ain't texting me back, but you looking at my stories, we got a problem.
I love doing that.
I can't stand.
I do it on purpose.
No, I can't stand when people. I can't stand when people think like that. Because look, dude, I mean,
because you don't like me like that.
That's not it.
Yes, it is.
Listen, Linda. Listen.
You got 2 phones. You could have answered that phone. Or you could have texted me back.
Okay.
It just depends on how important a response is. Like if you okay, we're dating or casually, right? And you're of the same mind frame as she is. If I haven't heard back from him, but he saw my story. Like if the last thing we text was just on not a cliffhanger, but it was something that didn't require an immediate response. And I didn't respond, and then hours go by, and you saw that since you last text, I saw your story. That's gonna bug you.
Listen. Listen.
It wouldn't bother me. The only way that it bothers me, I feel like, is if I asked you something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I asked you something.
But still, let me tell you something. Because listen, it go deeper than that. Because this is what text messaging is meant for. We wasn't on a phone, not on a phone. That requires an immediate response or an answer. Text messaging is for people to respond on their own time. So if I don't hit you back right away, it don't mean I'm not interested. What if I'm with my sick grandma or something and you
But
over
you're
here?
not. You over here talking about hypotheticals, but you ain't.
So can I ask you something?
But
do you keep your message read receipts? Yeah. Is it delivered?
I have mine on.
I have mine on. I'm gonna let you know I read it.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. I don't have no shame in letting somebody know I read your message and I'm not responding right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I leave my read receipts on.
On?
Yeah.
Kalisha?
I
Delivered.
No, so I have my red receipts on for the guy that I like. But
you can choose.
Yeah, you can.
I didn't know
All you
that.
gotta do is just go to their name.
I don't have mine on, but the guy that I like, I have him on because if I'm pissed off, you're gonna see I read it.
And you can take it off for
Yeah, so petty.
for certain people too.
Yeah.
You can take it off for certain people.
Man, that's so
if
petty.
you're with somebody, would you not say require because you're not like in charge of them, but would you want them to have their receipts on for you? For your
It really don't matter to me.
Me neither, man.
Yeah,
I think
it
it only
don't
matters on
matter
this
to
side
me.
of the
I
table.
feel like when you secure, the person gonna reach out to you no matter what. Because honestly, a lot of the times too, I'm not
I'ma pull
gonna lie,
up.
I be overthinking. Because women, we overthink.
Let me tell you something.
Men, when they like what they like, they want who they want.
Thank you.
It is what it is. Like, and sometimes as women, we do overthink. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been like in my head, like, oh my God, like he ain't responded to me in like 6 hours. Like he must don't like me no more or whatever. And then when I write him back, he like, damn, came home and was watching TV, fell asleep on the couch.
That's one
You know
thing.
what I'm saying? Like,
guys can just fall asleep.
and it's just like, damn, oh, so you've been asleep all this time. That's why you didn't write me back. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, like, sometimes it do be like that. You know, as women, we just overthink.
Y'all need patience, man.
Deal with it.
Y'all need more patience.
Deal with it.
The more time they have to themselves, man, it just feels, and they being women, it just feels like the less patience they have because you're right, the thoughts just be stirring. But again, that just falls back on that trust joint. You know what I mean? Like,
What about-
if you go ahead?
Nah, I cut you off, man.
No, you go.
So what about an ex? What if you see the person that you dating or the person that you with liking or commenting?
An exes.
Exes.
Again, it's all
If you see
circumstantial. It's all circumstantial. If they had a catastrophe type ending, a really bad tumultuous ending, or if they're still cool and you're cool with it, you're all cool.
Right.
It just depends on the situation. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I understand.
If it's something where they can't, the feelings is still there and
Right.
stuff, then obviously, it's circumstantial.
To me, I feel like it depends on how much history they got. Because if it's like y'all done been together,
But again, my guy, it's just all boils down to trust, bro. I'm like, look,
yeah,
That is true.
man, I'm trying to,
Because if you can't trust somebody, I feel like if you have to be looking up behind them, following
what's
up,
the point of
reading their
even-
comments, reading they looking at their likes, seeing who they following.
Yeah.
If you
Too
gotta
much.
do all of that already, you
Yeah.
kind of already may not even trust them.
Facts.
Or you have your own toxicity. It's like it's not even them, it's you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like because
Right.
whether it's him or the next person, If you think like that, you're gonna be thinking like that with every person that you date.
I think it's okay to be curious as to like, oh, who they following that's new, what are they liking, but then to like mentally have a big problem with that and like address and like, oh, why'd you go out last night and you followed 5 new girls and you know you liked all her pictures. Like when you mentally have a problem with that, then that's when it's like definitely like an issue. But one thing that I do like to do, I'm not gonna lie, I like to go to like Justin LeBoy's page or like these poetic pages or like, you know, these like love quote pages and see like what the dude that I'm talking to, like what quotes he's like.
Who's Justin LeBoy?
I like to do that.
You know, the one that's what I like. He always makes the crazy funny quotes about everything.
On Instagram?
Always.
Yeah.
His
And he be spot on.
He be spot on.
It's like I be
Are you in my life?
because I be the got into an argument with like with my girl. We'll get into an argument or something, and then he'll state whatever it is that we were arguing about. You know, like I wish I could go read one of his comments now. I know,
It's so
and I just be like, man, look, this man here on point, and I see my girl post it.
Yeah. That's him. When he say, look at you, single and bored.
He said, well,
staring at your phone right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's true. Like, single and bored, staring at my phone right now.
Yeah.
Like, he be so on point with things. Like, he never misses.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I got what I said earlier when we first got started. I was like, "Come to me as a woman because I want to know." Like, it was a meme for.
Oh, that's what got this whole thing started?
Yeah, come to me as a woman. So
I want to know.
I said I didn't want to know.
Hey, man, that weekend joint is serious right now, man.
Listen, I've been stalked by certain women like on Instagram before, like on TikTok, like because they like
Have you had
dealt.
threats?
Yeah, actually, I got a comment like not too long ago. But I don't know who it was from. It was a fake page, and they were like, "I'm gonna find you at that festival and beat you up." I was like, "Yo, what?"
I know you ain't lying.
this?
I done got it before too.
Yeah.
I done had guys hit me up on Instagram about their girl or something,
Wow.
and I never met her.
I've had that.
And I never met the girl. Like it just, and he hit me up on there, and he was threatening me like, you know, man, you ready to die about this? Wow. You know, I'm like, nah, I'm not ready to die about her.
Bro, I don't know you and I don't know her.
I've never met her, my guy. That's yours.
So no, I'm not
You
with
can
this
have
guy. Maybe I'm ready to talk about it. Maybe we can discuss
Bro,
this.
that man was ready to go to his grave about her. And
They
then
be like that.
I had a guy.
You ready to die?
He was ready to go to the grave. The man,
Man, we're keeping it real goes wrong, bro.
I had a guy call
said
me.
that in her song. He ready to die about
I
this.
just said it today.
Hey,
My dude, he a stepper. He gonna die about this shit.
come on, man, come on.
Was that in the song or?
It's on her song Stepper.
I had a guy threatening me while I was at work. I never forget. I was at work.
Over a female?
He actually, they was in the same room. He was around her.
Mm-hmm.
She called, like the phone rang, and I saw it was her number. And I answered the phone. I was like, "What's up, baby?"
Oh.
And he was like,
That's
"You got the nigga calling you, baby?
Oh.
You got a nigga calling you, baby? What?"
You got all Snoop Dogg
So
and
I
Baby
heard
Boy in
her.
it?
I was like, damn. So I heard her in the background. She, no, I ain't gonna. He was actually whooping her.
Oh, that's not good.
It got on.
See what
he
you
put
did?
it on Facebook.
See what you did?
That's terrible.
Don't make him feel bad.
See what you did?
I still be feeling bad about it because like he actually did whoop her where she had to put it on Facebook and stuff. Like he had blacked her eyes.
You didn't feel bad about enough to leave a comment. Hey, that was my fault.
Nah.
Hey man, I mean, when you see something, say something. You should. I mean, if it was me, I would call the police or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know how I would feel if I heard something so bad.
That's crazy.
Let's get into the music.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kirk Sessions is in here.
I got a little dark real quick. Let's get into the music.
I blame
Love is blind. Take over your mind.
Listen, I blame
Sessions in the building.
Yeah.
I blame it on the weekend. I don't want to know.
It's a blessing.
Anyway, you got some new music out, man. Let's talk about your music, man. Are you love songy? Are you rapping? Are you singing?
Both, man.
Look,
Both.
when you talking, man, I feel like I'm talking to Chingy or something like that.
Yeah. You hear the country grammar.
I hear the country grammar.
For sure did. Yeah.
What'd you call the other day? We had something you said that
come
twang.
if you wanna
That
come
twang.
roll with me. Yeah. That was my junk there.
Yeah.
Singing.
Is that
What's one of the favorite records you ever put out?
Right now, Blind.
Why?
that he put out of his? Okay.
Yeah, Blind, because it was my first one, and then it was like I'm gonna tell you what a crazy little story behind it. So like, I got the beat from YouTube,
Okay.
and I had purchased it from like a little link on BeatStars or whatnot. So, I created it same night, made the song, woo woo. I was so happy. I was like, yeah, I like this one. I'm gonna put this out. My girl, she had bought me like a picture frame
Okay.
with my logo of how I was gonna put my artwork. So I ended up putting it out. It had got like up to about 150,000 views on Instagram, and a lot of people was liking it. But it was one person, one comment that stood out to me. They was like, at Murray did it better, to be honest. So I
The
don't
same song? He used the same beat?
He used the same exact beat.
Okay.
You know who Murray is? Murray, that song is on the quicksand, I'm on the big bands.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
So, and I actually put mine out. If I go back and look at the time frame and everything, I put it out before he did. You know. Well, it was. You think so? I don't know. I don't even want to do nothing like that.
You can,
And if you bought the beat off BeatStars,
if you purchased
unless
the
if you
beat,
purchased
you
it,
own
if it was
it.
leased, then no. If it was leased, then no.
Right.
I need to check on that.
Yeah.
Check on that.
I'm not gonna come sue you though, man. I don't want to do that.
Come so
But hey, let's
just-
work together.
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be the smarter thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Hop on each other's joints.
Yeah, because he was dope. Like when I went to go listen to it, I actually saw him like progressing and his career just going
That's the way
shooting
to
out
go
to the
about it.
roof
That's definitely
from
the way
that
to
song. And like when I saw it, I was like, dang, that Johnny is actually hard. You
But
know.
I'm sure that also was validation for you too. That let you know that you know how to pick beats.
Exactly.
You have a sound. You have an ear for it.
That's exactly what I was getting to, you know, and that's why I was like, okay, that was one of my favorite songs because it was like, all right, somebody who he a like-minded individual, and we on the same path, you know. So it was like, okay, then you know, I got this, and it was a couple other songs that I made. Somebody used the same beat,
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
you know.
J. Cole, it
Yeah.
happened with J. Cole and the Drake record. I mean, a lot of people have some of the same songs.
Yeah. Like, you know, they say like Bobby Smurder's record, Hot Boy, and then Young M.A.'s record, like they sound exactly the same. And a lot
I
of
didn't think
times
so.
there's like sister beats. Like producers do that. They
Tank
use the same
and Chris
pattern.
Brown.
Yeah,
Tank
they
and
use
Chris
the
Brown.
same pattern and they just switch stuff out. It happens all the time.
Yeah. So what do you think, like, as far as being an artist from the South? Like, I know there's a lot of musical influence from the South. So who are some of your favorite artists from the South?
From the South, for sure, got it,
Yeah.
Dolph, Bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I like Youngster too. I like Shiesty. I like Glorilla.
Yeah.
I mess with Glorilla.
Woman in there.
Yep.
Yes.
Don Tripp. He free from East Memphis. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him.
No, not yet.
We can go way back to 3 6 Mafia them.
Yes.
Are these all
A-Ball.
artists? Are they all out of Memphis?
Yeah.
Okay.
A-Ball,
Everybody
MJG.
name was out of Memphis.
Yep.
Hey man, you forgot Justin Timberlake.
Come on now, yeah. Timberlake, where he from? Where he from the Ville?
Oh man, he's from
Jazzy
Memphis?
Faye?
Jazzy Faye's from Memphis.
Faye.
Jazzy Faye?
Yeah, Jazzy Faye is. I thought he was from Atlanta because he's there
I
so
did
much.
think that too.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Jazzy.
Hip hop legends.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep, so like that.
Females. You said Glorilla, but
said
who else?
Glorilla, what's her name? Not Keisha Cole.
Shout out to Keisha Cole. Her.
K. Michelle.
K Michelle. Michelle. I went to school with her sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shayla.
Shayla.
Yes, I know her
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Shayla,
know.
my guy.
Shout out to Kay. That's my Pisces sister. We great.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's a small world. But
yes.
yep, K Michelle, what other females? They got another girl, I forgot. You know them young females that's with Glorilla and that too.
Glossa.
K Car, yep.
Glossa.
Glossa, you know, all of them, they dope.
That's dope. That's dope.
I heard through the grapevine you used to be a band geek back in the day. A fellow band geek. I just say that because I used to be in the band too in high school.
A band kid.
Band geek.
Okay, band geek. Okay, yeah.
You play the trumpet?
Yeah, for sure. Played the trumpet. Everybody played the recorder.
Yeah, we did.
Everybody played the recorder, right? Yeah, I thought I was doing
The
something.
clarinet.
Yeah,
Same type of thing, right?
she the boozy got the clarinet.
What's the difference between
that wooden stick?
Is that the recorder?
That's how you suck it, Simone. Hold up.
You suck on that wooden stick. Put that
That's how you
motherfucker in there, and if it would crack, it will fuck up the whole sound. You know what I'm
The whole
saying?
song.
Fuck
I mess up that whole
shit,
joint.
man. Start all over.
I cannot.
Yep.
Is that what started you though in music?
As far as the band,
yeah.
to be honest, I think probably my dad was the one who really kind of got me to like want to do music.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because like I remember I used to listen to my first album that I had got was T.I.'s trap music, right? My dad heard me listening to it. He heard me playing it in home, and he was like, "Oh no, you gotta take this and get this out of my house." So I was like, "Dang, well, okay." So he came to me one day.
Why was that? Was it the content of the music, or he's a lot of?
They was doing a lot of cussing,
Right.
You know, a lot of So a lot of
dad a
explicit
pastor?
stuff. He was a deacon.
Okay.
So one of them things.
Yeah.
We don't like that secular music.
Yeah, so and I used to sing in the choir and stuff too, so that kind of added a little flavor to it. But one day he just was like, "You got okay? Well, you know what? Write me something." Then. I think I was like in the 8th grade, and he was like, "Write me something." I said, "Yeah."
Like to see if you really with it.
Yeah.
Like, give me some bars. See if you really.
Yeah, and I went
really
in.
got it.
I went in my room. I wrote something. When I came in there, he was playing the game. I went in there. I was like, "I got it, Dad." And he was like, "Let me hear it." I was like, "All right."
Spit it.
I came out. I was like, "We come into that church, going to work. Demons trying to get me hurt. They bet now just playing."
The freestyle though.
Nah, that's what it really was though.
Yeah.
And it was actually a church rap. It was a gospel rap because obviously he's a deacon.
Yeah.
So I ain't want to go all
Even still,
into.
as a writer, as a musician, you can be able to write about anything.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it's about. It could be goldfish. You can write about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But gospel rap is like a huge lane, like I've heard. Like it's huge.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's up and coming. It's crazy because now they
Yes.
starting to do rap. They starting to do gospel rap to these trap
Trap
and drill beats. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, like my ex-boyfriend, I don't know if you are familiar with like LAX Boys, but he like went solo and was trying to do like the mainstream rap type of situation. Then he went completely like gospel rap and he blew up. Like thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousand followers on TikTok, hundreds of thousand followers on Instagram. Like they just
So it is a fan base.
huge lane.
It's a market over there.
I have a homegirl
Yeah.
that don't listen to nothing but gospel music. And we got in the car the other day. I was trying to play some Future, and she was like, "Oh, Simone, I don't play nothing but gospel music
My girl was
anymore."
doing
And
that.
I was like,
Yeah.
"You for real?" And
I
I
have a
thought she
friend
was
like that too.
joking.
Yeah.
She was like, No. Like I don't listen to no other music but gospel music now.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I'm gonna put you on to some stuff," and she started playing some gospel rap, and she was like knowing all the words. And I was sitting there, and I was like, mind you, I didn't have her stop at the liquor store.
We love the
I'm pulling up some Hennessy. I said, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even feel comfortable.
Yeah. Feel like a
Hennessy
hypocrite.
Turning up to your gospel
Yeah,
music.
she throwing up gang
Like,
signs.
this is too much. I'm gonna Uber home.
Hey, we got Kirk Sessions in here, ladies and gentlemen. Trackstar is the record.
Yeah.
Trackstar is the joint. Talk about it, man.
Trackstar. It's like you on a marathon, man. You know,
what's up.
you running, you running, trying to get to it. You running it up. You chasing that money. You chasing a dream. Whatever you got. If you out here chasing skirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is that you chasing, I don't condone chasing skirts. That's how you losing money when you chasing women. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
But
Find
yeah,
one and lock it in.
yeah,
Smart,
for
the
sure.
smart men do that.
Put them cuffs on.
you gonna shoot a video for that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Already done, or is it a?
Nah, it's not done yet. I got my cameraman. We finna get to it. He been doing a lot of work with somebody else who a lot bigger than me right now. So I think he
we
been.
don't say that. We don't say that. We don't say that. You just as big, baby.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Period.
Yeah.
Hey, we put in
He's
work,
got
man.
another client.
Yeah, he got another client. Okay, then I like that.
Come on, man.
I like that.
Goals, baby. Hey, well, we see you working, man. We see you working. What's the upcoming projects, man? Is this what are you focusing on right now? Is it the single? Or are you working toward an EP, an album?
I got an EP that I'm putting together, but I really want to just focus on my singles too, dropping singles and videos.
Being consistent.
Yep, I got Kalisha. She been working. She put me in all
the
these
right one.
events, put me in the right spot. So yeah, we going up with it.
Kalisha, aka the make it happener.
Yeah, we making it happen, Captain.
Make it happen, Captain.
Why be the socket when you can be the plug?
Come on, now, you the source.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, let everybody out there know where they can find you online, man. We got to put the IE up on that Memphis music.
At underscore Kirk Sessions.
On everything?
Underscore,
On everything?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, on everything. Underscore Kirk Sessions.
That's YouTube. That's Instagram.
YouTube. Yeah.
You be TikToking?
Well, YouTube. I try to get on TikTok. I be scrolling. I be seeing a lot of stuff on there.
Do you use it to promote your music, or are you up there dancing and like?
No, I ain't doing no dancing. Yeah. Nah, I ain't on there yet. I'm not opposed to it though, you know.
Hey, come on. Let's get a TikTok in. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. But I need to get hip to TikTok though.
That's what's up. Hey, man. Kirk Sessions in the IE. Are you headed back to Memphis, or are you living there? Or are you in LA now?
Yeah, I'm in Memphis, but LA like my second home. I'm
I'm about
back
to say,
and forth.
man, we want to see you come out here again, man.
I'm gonna be here
We
for sure,
enjoyed this.
most definitely.
We enjoyed this, man. Come back and see us, all right?
I got you, my guy. For
Kirk
sure.
Sessions, ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
Appreciate it.
It's the Rockstar Radio Podcast. Nick, Nack.
Love.
Kalisha.
Simone Kelly.
Let's get it. Kirk Sessions in the building.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
That was lit.
Rockstar Radio Podcast.